What's going on, guys? Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making smoothies even quicker than they already are. We are making 6 freezer pack smoothies for the week. So sometimes just getting ingredients, chopping things up like bananas and stuff take time. So we're going to eliminate that. All you're gonna need today are Ziploc bags, about this size, and then I'm gonna show you some of my favorite combinations and variations that you guys can do during the week. So as a general rule of thumb, you wanna start with dry ingredients and then layer on any type of spices you're using, like cinnamon if you are, and then layer fresh fruits or frozen veggies, on top depending on what you're using. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take a permanent marker and I am gonna write the name of the smoothie that I am making. So the first one I'm gonna show you is my apple pie smoothie. So for this smoothie, what you're gonna do is you're first gonna take a 1/3 cup of oats, put that in the baggie. We're then gonna take 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, add that into the bag. I'm then gonna take some cinnamon, go ahead and sprinkle that on top of my dry ingredients. Be as generous as you'd like. I'm gonna take 1 pitted date. This is gonna add sweetness to the smoothie. And then I already chopped up 1 apple and I am just going to add that into the bag. Now I like to mix this one with almond milk. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little baggie, we're gonna stick it in the freezer, and then when we're ready for our smoothie, all we have to do is take our baggie out, dump it in our blender, add our milk, just enough to cover everything that we just put in the blender, and we're good to go. So this is smoothie prep made even easier. I'm gonna show you guys a few more of my favorites. The next smoothie we're gonna make is our green monster. Now, another thing I like to do, so anytime you are adding yogurt or nut butter to your smoothies, you probably don't wanna put it in the freezer bag. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add to my green monster what I wanna add after. So I'm gonna wanna add, when I make this, 1/4 cup of yogurt, and then 1 tablespoon of nut butter. I like to use almond butter in mine, but we can just use nut butter. That way, when I pull it out, I know the other things that I need to add on top of it. So for this one, all we're gonna do is we are gonna take some spinach. You can use about 1 cup. I really just like to fill it up. Add that into your bag. And then I'm gonna take a banana and I'm gonna chop it up. So when using bananas and freezing them, it's gonna be easier for it to blend when it's in chunks rather than one giant banana. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So I'm literally just gonna chop this up into some pieces. They don't have to be even. Take the banana, stick it in there, and then seal that up. So this one is more simple. It's literally just spinach and bananas. We gotta remove the air from that too. Just spinach and bananas that are going in here. And then I know that when I'm putting this in the blender, I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of yogurt and a tablespoon of peanut butter. I also like to blend this one with almond milk. You guys can feel free to use whatever milk you'd like. Next up, we have my Pina colada smoothie. This is one of my favorites. It's so tropical and refreshing. So what we're gonna do for this is we are gonna take a 1/2 cup of pineapple. I'm actually using frozen pineapple, if I can get out of there. So like I said, either fresh or frozen fruit is totally fine. A lot of times I prefer frozen. I'm gonna take 1/2 a banana, add that in there. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of coconut flakes, and then I'm gonna seal that up. What I like to blend this one with is coconut milk. So you can use coconut water, but obviously coconut milk is gonna be a little bit more creamy. I'm gonna take the air out of this one, squeeze it down, and there we have our Pina colada smoothie. Next up, we have my Snickerdoodle smoothie. So I forgot to mention that you guys can add protein to any of these to make them more of a meal replacement. So this one, I'm gonna be adding a scoop of my favorite Snickerdoodle protein. I am gonna put the link for you guys in the description as well. So we have 1 scoop of my Snickerdoodle protein. I am gonna add 1 banana to this bag. I am gonna add some cinnamon. I'm gonna be generous with this one. And if you'll notice on the baggie, it says plus honey. That's what I'm gonna use to sweeten when I'm ready to blend it up. And then I'm just gonna add a little dash of vanilla extract. Take out the water. the water, take out the air, and I'm just gonna mix this one up a little bit, just so that the vanilla and the cinnamon and everything kind of get blended together. So this one is our Snickerdoodle honey protein. Next up, we have our berry smoothie. So I am just using a pre-mixed blend. If you guys wanna use fresh blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries, feel free. But again, these are so convenient. You can buy them in Costco in bulk, and they keep in the freezer, so they don't go bad. So I'm gonna add 1 scoop of my frozen berries. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of flaxseed with this, great for digestion. And then if you notice at the bottom, it says plus maple. So what I'm gonna add to this one, when I'm ready, is 1 tablespoon of maple syrup to sweeten it. And then what I like to mix this one with is also almond milk. You're gonna notice that that's usually my preferred milk to use. Our last smoothie is going to be our chocolate peanut butter smoothie. So for this one, chocolate peanut butter, again, I'm gonna go ahead and add, totally optional, but a tablespoon of nut butter, so that I know that that's what's going in the blender when I make it. What's going inside of the baggie is half a tablespoon of cacao. I am gonna do 1 scoop of my chocolate banana protein. Do not worry, I will link where I'm getting all these delicious flavors for you guys. And then I'm gonna take the banana, add it to that, let out all that air. And there you have it. We have 6 different smoothies pre-prepped for the week. I add almond milk to pretty much all of these except for the pina colada. I add coconut milk, but again, you guys can use your favorite non-dairy milk of choice. I hope you guys enjoyed. And again, making your lives easier, making prep easier, making this whole fitness thing so much easier. There are so many ways to do it, and let's keep on going.